I just need a bloody coin now. Yeah. Jesus! I don't want to run downstairs and get a coin. Can you not just give me one? I'm opening my piggy bank for this because I forgot to get a coin, and as you may know, we need coins. Oh, these are all tiny. Hello humans! I'm back! Maybe, as you can see by the title, I'm showing you my Booktubeathon TBR, which is exciting because I plan on participating in Booktubeathon this year. Booktubeathon is just a week where the whole of Booktube reads as many books as they can, and we all just have fun and do challenges and stuff, and you can win stuff too, and I'll leave the link to the information video down below. So yeah. Little sneak peek of my reading pile. Yeah. Someone's confident. It's not very realistic TBR, if we're honest here, because it consists of 7.5 books. Will I get through the TBR? Yeah, probably not. We can always try, right? Sorry, by the way, I am sick. I have a cold. Yes, in summer I have a cold. My life's great. And guess where I got my cold? From Croatia, because I was in Croatia for a week. And it's 30 degrees Celsius there every single day, and my dumb ass still managed to get a cold. I hate my life. Let's just dive right into the TBR. I'll also leave the video to the reading challenges down below. The first challenge is to let a coin toss decide your first read. It's a tiny coin, I know, get over it. I think I'll do this at the very end once I have shown you all the books I want to read, and it will decide which one I want to read first. Then the second challenge is read a book about something you want to do. Most people choose something rather realistic, but not me. I have chosen Passenger by Alexandra Bracken because this book is about time travel and people time traveling. And yes, it's not a realistic thing to do. Whatever, you know, it's something I want to do. Love history with all of my heart. I would just love to go back in time and visit all of these really important days in history and see how they really were. Of course, I would love to just snap back in time, like be like, whoosh, and then be somewhere else, but I haven't seen any time travel where you can actually do that. In Passenger, they cannot just snap around in time. They actually have to go through portals. So not quite the same thing, but time travel nonetheless. So, time travel and my first book. Then the third reading challenge is read and watch a book to movie adaptation. One to read Far From the Madding Crowd by Thomas Hardy because the movie has just come to Netflix in my country. I want to see the movie because Carey Mulligan plays Bathsheba and I love Carey Mulligan. She's amazing. So I really want to read the book first and then go watch the movie. And I've also already started this, but I'm like 70 pages in and I think, you know, whatever, right? It's really going to be the hardest read because Thomas Hardy writes very beautifully but also very difficult, so it's going to be a challenge. Especially since it starts on June 30th and on June 30th I go to Berlin for 2 days. So the first 2 days of the Booktubeathon I'm going to be in Berlin, where I don't have a lot of time to read because I'm going to be with my friend there and we're going to go out and stuff, and it's not good. I'm still going to try. Next challenge is read a book with green in the colour. Well, that's a rather easy one. I actually choose for this one Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. You see, it's green. It has green here. The description back there is kind of cheesy and I'm just hoping that it's less dramatic than it sounds, but otherwise it seems like a book which you can get through rather fast. That's great. So I think I'd love to start with this book. So this is definitely a coin choice. And it only has like 300 pages, so I might actually manage to get through this book within a day. Then the fifth challenge is read a book while wearing the same hat the whole time. So I'm just going to show you my hat. This one. This is going to be my hat for this challenge. One of these two babies will be my book for it. Either Edgar Allan Poe's The Telltale Heart. This is a small, tiny book with only 3 tales from Poe. This is my emergency book in case I don't manage to read 7 books, so I can just fly through this one within half an hour and then I'll have 7 books, you know. Don't have to wear my hat for a very long time if I weird reading this one, which was my initial plan. Otherwise, I'd probably read it with Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I actually first chose this one as my book to movie book, since Far From the Madding Crowd is my preferred choice for it. I'm just going to read Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone anyway, because I want to reread all of the books this year, all of the Harry Potter books, and also rewatch all the movies. So I might as well start, and it's also, I've already read this book like twice, so it won't be too hard to get through it because I know fairly well what happens, so I can read it faster and just fly through it, which will be great if I want to achieve the challenge to actually read 7 books. This has to go off, it's way too hot. Probably so hot because of my cold, which is ironic. The next challenge is read a book with a beautiful spine. That one I chose The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. This book is really pretty, like I really love the colour and the little details that are on here. Because I'm not too fond of the cover itself because it has a face on it. And I actually made a video about why I'm so bothered by that. I'm going to leave the link up there. Very pretty, so it's still going to look great on my bookshelf. And the last challenge... Whoa! What the fuck just happened? The last challenge is to read 7 books, so I've already presented to you 6 technically, but since one is only my emergency book, I have 2 more for you. One is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabathir. I want to finally start to reread 2 books from the Ember Quartet, which are already out, since the 3rd one has just arrived at my house. I really need to reread An Ember in the Ashes and A Torch Against the Night before I read A Reaper at the Gates, because I don't remember too well what happened in these 2 books. I'm also hoping that I'll just manage to fly through this, since I loved it the first time I read it, and I read it rather fast, and I'm hoping to read it just as fast again, and maybe just in a day fly through it just to freshen up my memory. And the last book of the week, which will be the one I'll read hopefully, but if I don't have time for it, that's fine as well, is Ace of Shades by Amanda Foodie. This book is supposed to be like Six of Crows. Like, I hear from every side the cover is rather similar to Six of Crows, and it sounds a lot like Six of Crowish from the back. So I'm super hyped to read this book. It's been so long since I've read the Six of Crows duology, and I'm aching for something which is just like it, which has the same vibe, the same feel. So please be good. I want you to be good, and hopefully it's going to be amazing. So yes, because I really need something Six of Crowish in my life. So yeah, this is my final book. I'm super pumped for this. Now I have to decide which will be the first book I'm going to read. It's really between these 2 books. Either I'm first going to read Passenger or Stalking Jack the Ripper. So since there's a face on this one, I'm just going to make this heads and this tails. Yeah, just gonna throw this tiny little coin. It's heads. So I'm going to start with Stalking Jack the Ripper. Yay. A little information. So if I'll be healthy enough by Monday, I am actually planning to do a 24-hour readathon on Monday, because in 2 weeks time I'm starting to work at my new job. Yes, I've graduated school. This is actually why I'm back. I'm graduated and now I have 2 more weeks of vacation, and then I'm going to start off at my job. As you can see, I'm super pumped to do the 24-hour readathon on Monday, because on Tuesday I'm leaving for Belgium with my friend, and I can also not do it in Belgium, and afterwards it's Booktubeathon, and after Booktubeathon ends I have like 2 days until I start work. So Monday is the last opportunity for me to actually do the 24-hour readathon, and hopefully I will be able to do that. Fingers crossed, but I'm feeling a lot better now. So hopefully within 3 days time I'm going to be super healthy and able to do my 24-hour readathon. If you want to join in, please do. Feel free. I can actually give you a little sneak peek of my pile, which I plan on reading on that day. That's the pile. It's 6 books. I probably won't upload it until after the Booktubeathon because I have to film daily challenges and edit those first. So I'm going to do it on Monday, but you'll probably see it in 2 weeks' time, something around that. Comment down below what your TBR is for the Booktubeathon, if you will participate or not. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a really nice day, and goodbye. So many